now to what's been happening in Parliament, especially over the debate that is being sought by the opposition over the events that took place in Tawang on the 9th of December. Now, the recent tussle in Tawang is something that the opposition wants to very strongly discuss in Parliament, and Piyush Goyal, Union Minister, has slammed the opposition over their attempts to disrupt Parliament while they've been demanding this discussion. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
Unfortunately, the Congress party's leader, Shri Rahul Gandhi, continues to cast aspersions on the army, and it shows a complete lack of trust in the army, which is only demoralizing the armed forces. We believe it is in the best interest of the country that on sensitive matters of security and to uphold democratic values and judicious functioning of Parliament, the opposition should allow Parliament to function smoothly. Let other issues which are prevailing, which other members want to raise, also get an opportunity to be heard.
Well, let's also listen to what the leaders of the opposition have had to say in Parliament with respect to what they say is the government's refusal to discuss thoroughly what happened in Tawang.
और चाइना ये बहुत बड़ा महत्व का विषय है और आज
प्लीज
नो आज वो वहाँ पर अतिक्रमण कर रहे हैं लोगों को हमारी जगह वो अतिक्रमण करके वहाँ पर पुल बनाए जा रहे हैं घर बनाए जा रहे हैं तोपखाने कारखाने सब बना रहे हैं तो इसीलिए ये महत्व का मुद्दा है अगर ये चर्चा नहीं करेंगे इसको अगर रूल्स अगर सस्पेंड करके चर्चा को अगर अवकाश देंगे फिर किसको देंगे प्लीज
China, where China on its own whims and conditions comes across and tries to push our army people behind, but it's our army men who are pushing them back, and they have been standing strongly at the border. What has failed them are the government policies. Government is not willing to discuss why is it that China has been getting more and more aggressive. There are so many conflict points that have arisen across the borders that we share with China, and why is it that China continues to build infrastructure and we are not even willing to call them out?
See, every day, if the government says there can't be discussion on the issues raised by the opposition, we have to only discuss the issue, the bills that are being brought by the government. So I think then Parliament becomes irrelevant. We are given notices on Chinese incursions, we are given notices on price rise, inflation, misuse of central agencies, on federal structure, weakening of federal structure. So many other issues have been raised by the opposition. Not one issue has been taken up for discussion so far.
But the government is saying that the defense minister has already made a statement and now
statement of 2 paragraphs without taking questions, without answering the clarifications sought by the opposition members is not what is expected of the government today. What we want is a full-fledged discussion.
Well, let me go across to my colleague Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan for all the updates coming in with respect to this war of words between the government and the opposition. Good afternoon to you, Madhav. Now, the demand that is being raised by the opposition is very similar to what it had demanded in 2020 as well during the Galwan crisis, where it had said in 1962, Nehru was in fact more than willing to have a debate in Parliament over the ongoing war with China back then, something that he also acquiesced to the demand being made by Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee to convene a special session of Parliament and discuss the issue threadbare, something that the current dispensation under the NDA is not willing to do.
Well, that's exactly the point of debate, Siddharth, because the current dispensation says that there is a precedent of not actually having discussion, and even during the UPA regime, there was such a situation that existed, and in fact, they are citing a 2012 example of E. Ahmed and his reply in the Parliament, where they said there was no discussion. The minister had given a reply and had conceded that over 40,000 square kilometers of land was in fact ceded over to China, and China is in illegal occupation of it. To which, of course, the opposition has cited several examples of the past where, in fact, there have been discussions on sensitive issues, including that of China. So this back and forth between the government and the opposition only going on, but further, for the first time, the government coming out to cite these examples where for the they have cited, there have been instances where citing the sensitivity of it, there has been no discussion on China further. Adding, the defense minister has given a statement to the House. The army has already come out and given a statement. And in that light, the statements coming from leaders such as Rahul Gandhi are completely irresponsible as the allegation of the
Absolutely. Madhav, thanks a lot for that. We also have a reaction coming in from the Member of Parliament from the AIMIM, Asaduddin Owaisi, saying that the centre has not been transparent over the events at the line of actual control. He's basically accused the centre of lack of transparency in this matter. Let's listen in.
On the 9th of December, a clash happened with our army, wherein at that point, when the Chinese came from 17,000 feet down to up, it was not a normal patrolling clash. Fifthly, there is a Telegraph newspaper of England which has reported that in a month, at least twice, face-off is happening at Arunachal Pradesh. 6. Experts have told, it has appeared that the Chinese are constructing 628 model villages along the LAC, which will be used as staging areas for build-up. 7. Didn't the Prime Minister and his government say that in Doklam, disengagement happened, but in Doklam they are constructing a bridge now. In Pong Song Su, the PLA is constructing a bridge. We are requesting and demanding from this government continuously that please have a debate in the parliament. Please have a debate. But the Modi government is not transparent when it comes to the situation at LAC. They are speaking half-truths, misleading facts, and amusing distraction. This is the strategy. Why are they not having why are they not allowing a discussion? Have a discussion. If you don't want media to report, the parliament rules are clear. We can tell that it should be in-camera discussion. You don't want to utter the word China.
सर, एक तरफ तो आप डिबेट की बात कर रहे हैं, डिबेट होना चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ ये समझते हैं कि सरकार को एक स्ट्रांग एक्शन भी लेना चाहिए, अपने डिफेंस फोर्सेस को अच्छे से आर्म करना चाहिए ताकि एक मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया जा सके।
वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूं जब से आपको, वही तो हम कह रहे हैं, आप लीजिए।
तो वार हो जाएगा ना सर?
हाँ,
अगर वैसा स्ट्रांग होगा तो वार हो जाएगा।
उन्होंने वार कर दिया तो आप पे, मैं वार की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं बोल रहा हूं आप स्ट्रांग पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप दिखाइए। मोदी सरकार इस मामले में पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप नहीं दिखा पा रही है। आप पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप दिखाइए ना, पूरा देश खड़ा है आपके साथ इसमें। ये कोई राजनीति का इशू नहीं है, ये मुल्क की सिक्योरिटी का इशू है। हम पूरे खड़े हुए देश के वजीर आजम के साथ, पूरा मुल्क खड़ा हुआ। आप लीजिए, पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप दिखाइए। आप
क्या रहेगा आपके हिसाब से, क्या रहेगा सर?
अरे आप निकालिए ना डेप्सांग डेमचाक से चीन को जो बैठा हुआ है, कैलाश रेंज आपने क्यों हमारी फौज को उतार दिया, उनके हवाले कर दिया आपने? देखिए 3488 किलोमीटर का LAC है, हर जगह पर चीन कर रहा है गड़बड़ी और नहीं रुकने वाला है। हम बता रहे हैं आपको, 2100 माइल्स का LAC है हमारा। ये इंडो पैसिफिक का फ्रिक्शन पॉइंट अगर कहीं बनेगा तो ये हिमालयस बनेंगे, देखना आप। आज आप लोगों को दिख रहा है कि ज्यादा बोल रहे हैं, मगर मैं पिछले एक साल डेढ़ साल से बराबर बोल रहा हूं, मगर आप लोग समझते कि ये भाषण दे रहे, जज्बाती बात कर रहे, क्योंकि सर पे टोपी है, चेहरे पे दाढ़ी है। सच्चाई है ना, ये देखते जाइए आप क्या हो रहा है। हो गया, बोल दिया बस, इंग्लिश में बोल दिया उन्होंने, बोल दिया बस, चलो।
That was Asaduddin Owaisi of the AIMIM demanding answers of the government of India over what's actually transpired at the line of actual control, demanding a thorough discussion and a debate in Parliament on this particular matter, pretty much echoing what other members of the opposition, of course, led by the Congress party have also demanded that what's happened in Tawang, as well as some of the incidents preceding that pertaining to the volatile situation on the line of actual control with China, why is the government running away from a comprehensive discussion on this matter? That's a unanimous demand being made by members of the opposition, something to which the government has said that matters of national security are fairly sensitive and the opposition should also provide other members of raising other issues that they want to bring before the floor of the House, and that as of this moment the statement that's been given by the Defence Minister should suffice. Let's